you got, Tiger?
Our next guest just handed me some blue balls.
That's amazing. We are going to be chatting with our next guest momentarily, but first, Janette Ewen and I hopped down to Urban Barn because I needed help decorating my new home, and who better than Janette to do that with me? Here we are.
You're cupping my balls. Yeah.
See, I like this. And we could do, you want to do all white, have this, but a bunch of different sizes.
And I'm loving this. I love the antique look.
It's so Fiona too, because it's so girly.
And narcissistic. It's all about the lighting.
Yes.
And I love things that are a little feminine, and these are my favorites. What do you think?
This is perfect. It's totally you. And I like that it's just going to pick up all the sparkle at night.
And these, I want to do these as the end tables in the bedroom. Do you think that's too much, or can you?
No, and definitely with white and mirror is perfect. And if you're in a smaller space and you don't have a lot of room beside your bed, doing anything mirror or lucite is perfect because it actually reflects everything and it almost disappears in the room. So it's weightless.
Right.
And if you're ever trying to mix things like wood and stuff like that and you're stuck for something to pick, again, opt for mirror.
Okay.
Let's see if they have the end tables though. I think I saw them over here.
We've got to talk about my vision. I want my whole new place to be all white. Is that insane?
No, as you should be. I always say both you and I, like, don't have the kids. Don't have to worry about it. Like, yes, you have joys when you have children, but we have joys of not having them. And an all-white...
We can get a white couch.
An all-white condo is the way to go.
Okay, so you live in Toronto, I live in Vancouver, and we've been kind of working on this project together. Maybe you can explain how we've been doing that.
Well, I think it's so cool how we did it was with using Pinterest, which is one of my favorite sites that you can compile ideas, put vision boards together, pull products, and then just share it online. And we can just go touch base every night. I'll see what you've put up, I'll see what I've put up, and then make some decisions from that.
Now, I came up with my Kukamimi scheme to have everything all white, and it's been tough to stick to it because I'll find something that I really like that's off base. So what's your advice as a designer on how to pick a theme but stick to it so you end up with what you want?
I think first you've taken the first step. You've picked a theme and you're putting all your themes somewhere. So you've got your style boards where everything's uploaded. Another great idea, no joke, is to take a Post-it, stick it on your fridge that says all white. Just remind yourself, I actually do that with clothing. I'm like, don't buy color.
Okay, this bed I fell in love with the minute I saw it, and I ended up getting it. I love this bed. What's your advice on picking a bed? Because it's the main piece of furniture in your room.
Pick something that is timeless and reflects your personality.
And this won't end. You can always accessorize with color. If I change my mind on the white, you can do the bedding, but you've always got this as the base.
Exactly.
Okie dokie. Well, let's do some more shopping, shall we? I need some patio furniture. I have 2 patios.
You need a lily pad.
I need a lily pad, clearly, and some frogs. But after I get that, the outdoor space, I want to make the best out of the room that I have. So do you think this is a good option here?
If I know you, you're less loungy, reading a book outside, and more entertaining and cocktails. So instead of going for, say, deep, restful chairs, I would definitely go for this. It's perfect for entertaining.
Shall we?
I think we shall.
Now, where are the cocktails?
Exactly. Bartender. Hook us
Okay,
up.
if I go with something like this, what about the outdoor lighting? Because I love the idea of having, you know, candles outside. What's your suggestion on that?
I think for you, you definitely want to go more sleek and modern. And I love that they have these lanterns in an Urban Barn because I saw these in Paris about 2 years ago at a design show, and they were so expensive. But they've got that kind of high-end Saint-Tropez, very, very Fiona look to them. If you went too rustic-y and cutesy, it just wouldn't work with this furniture. So again, it's about sticking to that style. And as much as I love the lily pads, I think we should just go for maybe something all white out here as well.
I think so too, for sure. Okay, and then we need mojitos.
Yes, definitely need a mojito stat.
Okay, back to the narcissism. But not just that. I love mirrors because it seems to make the rooms feel bigger. Is that true?
It's bigger, and it'll also bring a lot of sparkle to your home. And if you're going with white, just think of how beautiful and clean mirror looks with it. And you can layer it up. You could have a bunch of mirrors on the wall and then have a standing mirror in front, or tuck this in a corner and it will reflect the whole room back to you. Again, opening that space.
Are people going to think I'm crazy if there's a lot of mirrors?
No. My house is full of mirrors too.
I think that's why we're friends.
Exactly.
Okay, back to the dining room. We got to find a table. I have, for the past few years, been living without a dining room table because of the layout of my old place. So the dining room table is such a huge feature for me. What is your advice? Because
My dining area is not huge, but I want to make the best of it. What's your advice on the dining room?
I think the perfect thing is this table, because again, we're learning about reflection, light, weightness, and because this is glass, again, it appears to float. If you did anything too heavy or dark wood, it's going to really weigh that room down. So this is perfect for you, and I love the chrome legs. It's really modern, it's really refined. We might want to pair it with an all-white chair, and I think I saw these wine glasses in white, too.
They're in white upstairs, and I think I have to get that whole set.
Love that, like the whole idea of everything, like doing white frames on a white wall with like even some white wallpaper, like layering white, more and more. Yes, Miss Fiona, yes.
Janette, shopping is so exhausting. I don't know how you do it all the time. I need a break.
The mojito's on its way, miss.
Thank you, darling. And the peeled grapes.
Yes, and the pool boy.
Okay, Janette, our work is done here.
I know, it's drinks time.
It is drinks time.
Glad you got those glasses.
And you know what? I have a patio.
And all we need now are the mojitos. Sorry, Mike, what are you doing now?
I got caught with my hand in the cookie jar.
Janette Ewen is
everything's a pun
joining
today.
us now. How are you?
I'm good, thanks.
Nice
I have
to see you.
say, across our huge country, you helped me design my home, which was amazing. And I love my bedroom. And we've got the reveal picture here of all the stuff that I've got, but I need some help on how to finish it.
Yeah,
So
it's
what
not
should I
quite
do?
finished yet, right?
I know, I think we need those little accessories, the icing on the cake, I like to call it.
Yes, and maybe something on the walls, because I love my all-white palette, but it's looking a little institutional at the moment.
Which you can
Welcome to the sanitarium. Make yourself at home.
That's my bedroom.
Right, totally.
White, you run the risk of that, but you can also really bring a lot of accessories in that are still white, and by adding layers and different textures, you can keep it all white, or we can add some color. So it's really up to you.
I like doing the white and cream, because the bed is a little bit of an off-white, the sheets are white, so I don't know, give me your expert advice.
Okay, so to add some layers, I would look for textures, stay with the white and the cream.
Okay.
First of all, above the bed, we need some art. Most people would often think just do one large picture. We saw those great frames at Urban Barn that were just white frames, large size and small size. I would do a little vignette wall.
Of just the frames like we saw in the segment?
Just multiple frames up here, different sizes, but nothing in the frames.
Oh, that could look good. And I'm really lucky. My bedroom ceilings are about 20 feet high, so I could probably put about 100 on there.
Oh my gosh, we can go all the way up.
Did you say
Really?
nothing in the frame?
Nothing in the frames.
What about just one picture of me?
No.
Just one headshot.
That goes on the bedside. So we've got Mike over here, bedside picture.
Right, okay, thank you. That's
Just
better.
to scare the boys.
There is
Just-
Mike. So I would definitely, okay, we are gonna go shopping. We're gonna get all those frames. And it's great because they have the larger ones. We'll put them all the way up. It becomes a beautiful visual piece. Here on your countertop here that you've got on the side. Now, I know sometimes with blinds in condos, you can't always change them up.
Treatments. They're, you know, they're Strata-approved original blinds. Eyesores. What do I do?
What I would first do is get some cute large-sized vases just to decorate this up. Then what you can do, and this is a style
Did you notice that
trick.
that's my turquoise Buddha you gave me a couple years ago?
He looks so cute, and I would get a little hat for him right there.
Just right
Little
there.
cowboy hat.
Perfect.
So we've got some large-sized vases, do some little cute tchotchkes, and then, and this is a trick I did in my Toronto loft. I couldn't change my blinds either. You can get a tension rod on the inside of your blinds.
And do some drapes.
Or drill into the ceiling with 2 eye hooks, hang a pole, and use fishing line.
Cover
so it's
'em
on
up.
the inside of your... So you close these up, and then you take, and for you, because you're glamorous, I would get some beautiful Dupioni silk, drape it across, and bring it down.
Oh, that would look gorgeous.
Along here, draping down, and you can even take it up and around.
What color? White?
White.
White.
White, because you know what? We're only going to drink white wine. We're just going to keep it
We're
very simple
we're
in
gonna
here.
have
We're only going to drink
grapes
white wine or vodka.
in the white glasses. Only white.
White. And on your bed, this is where we're going to add a little bit of color. We're going to do a faux fur.
Okay.
So we can get a beautiful, my markers. Do you know what? Jessica, who came with me, had the sense to bring 2 markers.
Smart girl.
So we're going to do a faux fur here, and we're going to add an element of texture. And I would do...
Can you put a happy face on it?
Like a minx or something. Well, I'm going to add the finishing touch. Your only shot of color all times in the bedroom. So we're going to get a nice little ugly doll here in a gray.
Oh, you and your ugly dolls. Jeanette, thank you so much.
Pop a quirk and color.
And thank you to the folks at the Urban Barn for putting up with us in our little lounging on the bed shopping spree.
It was
Very
good
nice.
times. It was good times.
Cheers.
You guys
Cheers.
are glamorous and beautiful and very, very, very strange. Janette is part of a summer Summer Getaway Preview Party at Park Royal, previewing the Vancouver Home and Design Show. It is happening Thursday, that is tomorrow, July 19th at Park Royal North Centre Court from 6 p.m.
I will be there with bells
to
on.
8 p.m. Fiona will be there with bells on. Look
And
forward
Chewbacca.
to that.
We're going to take a break.